the amount of money that like, you know, that games make on skins, that games make on like little emotes, like it's ridiculous, and you don't own that shit. So it's coming in a big way, and I guess this is the thing. I don't know if the world has awoken to this yet, and I think it's actually more interesting because the traditional gaming market, this was kind of unexpected. There was almost like a bit of a backlash against NFTs and the play to earn.
Yes.
Yeah, which was a bit unexpected. You would have thought that like people would be thrilled that you could actually play games and get like, instead of just spending time and get nothing from it.
I don't think it was unexpected.
You weren't?
No.
Interesting.
And the reason why is because people don't like change.
True.
Firstly.
Of course.
Yeah. So we meet change with uncertainty because we are neurologically wired that way. Because change means potential danger. So just evolutionary wise, we are
we like things to stay the same.
We like it to stay the same because we don't need to then allocate cognitive resources to evaluate if something's
we already know how it works.
Yeah, if something's a risk, then we have to put a whole lot of resources together to evaluate it's a risk. So that's initially, we don't need to go down into that rabbit hole, but that's why humans don't like change, firstly. But secondly, this is the same thing with food, mate. Is imagine doing something a certain way your whole life and then being told you're wrong.
It's terrible. You don't want to hear it.
No, it's like, fuck you. What do you mean? Everything I've been doing this way and I've been conceptualizing this way isn't the best way to do it. Is there's this inherent value that people have placed on a certain way of doing things because that then becomes a projection of their sense of self.
Yeah.
So if you then says, hey, the way that you're doing that is wrong, what they're interpreting to is I'm wrong. Right? So you're saying, hey, the way you do gaming and stuff, well, you know, it's actually not the best way to do it because you actually don't get to own anything and why would you play that thing?
You could earn money.
You could earn money and whatever. And it's not to discredit the fact that both are right.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously,
you can still play games and have fun for free.
Just do it for free, and then I don't care for getting assets. And the other crypto world is banging their head against the wall going, yes, but you don't own any assets.
Yeah.
And you don't have true ownership of this, and you can gamify all this and make money out of it. Why would you do it? Both are right. But the point here is that the legacy gamers, as they're called, the gamers that have been around for ages in the current, right games and whatever, is they've got a very deep sense of what gaming means to them. And it is going to take so long, just like any of these movements, right? Just like how it took decades for us to move past smoking. The research was there in the 50s and 60s, but policy and law didn't move for 2 or 3 decades after that.
Right.
That's
interesting.
And same with food right now. We know that certain foods are carcinogenic, but they're being still promoted a certain way.
Yeah.
Right? Because it takes time culturally for a group of people to, like, they know that it's a certain way. It doesn't matter if it's rational or, like, people know that if they overconsume saturated fats and refined carbohydrates and sugary foods, they know that that's bad for them, but they keep doing it.
It's no secret.
Right. And so it's like, you're like, it's completely illogical. Yes, because it's not about a logical thing. And that's why I feel that there's an issue right now with the crypto world going, it's so illogical. You can own the assets. You can do it. It's not about that. It's that I first had my first fantastic experience at the age of whatever playing this game, and I played this game with my friends, and I did it. It's the same person saying, I had my first Mars bar when I came home and I won the fucking running carnival and whatever.
Yeah.
Mum gave me chips and stuff. It's that familiarity of value, right? Is I'm familiar with that value set and I really like that. And for you to tell me what I value is wrong is really hard for me to change.
I think you hit the nail on the head. That was beautiful.
I don't know what I said, but I hope it made sense.
No, it did. It really did.
But I think that's what we're up against.
That's it. I think you're right.
It's not a logical argument that we're up against.
Yeah.
Like, logically, why would you play a game that's the same? And look, the other part of that is going, well, currently, right now, I don't think that I don't think anyone would disagree that the crypto games aren't anywhere near the other games right now.
Yeah,
and that's the other reason we really like Illuvium. Like, I think they've got
Yes.
that balance of going first to being a AAA and stuff, so people are genuinely going to play it for fun.
Yes.
Right? And they're going to really enjoy doing it. So I think that's
It's going to be easy to play. Like, it's going to be
so to
enjoyable to play.
Yeah. So to answer your original question, is that's the other part to go why I think Illuvium is going to be very successful. It's going to be the first AAA game, right? It's going to be the first game that is going to be hugely immersive, 4K graphics, all that's going to emulate the current games that people can get on console and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going to be hugely popular and hugely successful there, apart from all the other tokenomic stuff.